No kidding.
I was in bed at 10.
Our kids were all there early, and then they all went other places.
Sure.
And I was downstairs watching whatever football game was on that night. And I was going to go upstairs just before midnight. And the last thing I can remember is 20 to 12.
Oh.
And the next thing I
You missed
remember,
it.
yes, a quarter after. And then I went up and told Dawn, I says, why didn't you yell at me?
First time, really?
That's the first time. I said, probably I might have slept through it a couple times when I was a little kid.
Sure, but it's
But,
amazing.
yeah, so I missed it.
I'm almost there. New year, so there's a lot of new setup.
Oh, I suppose. What do we have to do about that 119 minutes of phone?
Well, we'll see when we get the bell.
See what the vote bill is. It's been live all weekend. Well,
That'd be more than 119 minutes though, but maybe that's
Well,
all
maybe
it
it was just the
records.
way that it looked. I don't know.
Could have been 4,000.
1,119 minutes.
Oh,
Minutes is there in a day. 60 times 24. It'd be more than that. It'd be more than 1,000 minutes.
All right, I think I'm ready.
okay. Well, let's say the Pledge of Allegiance. Huh?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
So we're missing Terry today. I don't know if he's on the phone or not. I could text him to tell him what time we're starting. Can I do that?
Well, if he's sick,
If
maybe
he was
he
going to
doesn't
call in,
want.
he'd be on here.
Yeah.
As long as he's remembering that it was early.
I would
Yeah.
assume he would. He
Yep.
called to say he wouldn't be here.
Okay. So we did the cash count today. Do we need to do anything on that, Carla?
Nope, we're done with that.
All right. Consider for approval minutes and agenda.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes and agenda.
I'll second. A motion by Jensvold and seconded by Smith. Approve the minutes and agenda. And then we have to,
All those in favor?
all those in favor?
Say aye.
Say aye.
Aye.
Yes.
All
Give me
those
just
opposed?
a second.
Good morning.
Morning.
Hello.
Is Terry
You
ill?
guys give me just a second.
Yes, Terry is ill today. Yep.
Okay.
Everybody left us, Bill.
Yep, here we are.
Isn't it fun to be at the big table again?
Good for you. Didn't vanish to that little table.
I thought maybe you guys would let me sit there all year over there.
No, it's kind of, when I first got on, of course, they swore me in after the election because Willie Rubin had died. And so then I had the rest of November and December, and then I was chair in January.
Oh, wow.
So I had,
months.
two full months of practice.
Okay.
And, but yeah, it was on the rotation, except for the rotation got goofed up once. I was chair twice, 2 years in a row. For some reason, Mike didn't want it.
Really?
I can't remember what the deal was.
Can you just review it? Yeah.
You're not supposed to. That was a mess. Let's not do that again.
Okay. All right.
I can't remember what the deal was, sir.
Can we go to 3?
Yes.
Organizational meeting. We need to appoint a chair and a vice chair.
I'll make a motion to appoint Susan Smith as chair. And can you do it in one or two motions?
Let's do it in one.
And to appoint myself as vice chair.
I'll second that.
Yep.
I'll second that. I have a motion by Jensvold to appoint a chair and a vice chair of Susan and Jensvold. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Aye. The motion's passed. We go to B, appointment to several boards.
Terry's really gonna think this is a coup, because he isn't here to represent himself.
Yeah, we are making this happen, that's for sure.
Let me have Lindsay print that off. Let's table that for a little bit.
Okay. Well, I guess for people watching, we have no heat in the courthouse, and that's why we're sitting here freezing and have our coats on.
Yes,
A little chilly.
it is. It's I don't think it's too much. You say it was 50 in here?
Well, it was 50 in the hallway, and the door was open, is all I know.
I was gonna say, I don't think it's hardly above 40, 45.
Too chilly.
That's a little chilly.
Approve the county holidays for calendar year 2022.
You know, I was sick on Friday.
That's all right.
I'm not feeling quite as organized
I
as
thought
what
we
I.
already had all that. We had for the beginning of every year.
Uh-huh.
Oh, no, we had one and then we added in the middle of the year.
Yeah, and Chelsea normally all in my folder, just ready to go. Just doesn't seem to be where I think.
It's all right. Well, we got thrown off a little bit with no heat, too.
Yeah, it's that and the meeting's early, you know, and it's early, it's much, you know, we don't usually have to start our brains until 9.
That's true.
It's still, you know, we still got 15 minutes to get there. So. Of course, there'll be those who challenge the fact that I never get mine started. So, do you have a good New Year's Eve? What did you do for excitement?
Just watched a movie, basically.
Yeah.
I get kind of tired of the ball drop festivities. I mean, I don't mind seeing it.
I don't watch the drop as far as New York goes.
Yeah.
We always have a little toast in it. But that's the first time where it's just been me and you two.
Really?
Usually we've gone somewhere,
I know.
playing cards or played some 500.
The next day, we went over to Sharon and Lyle's and had lunch and played cards and games during the day, but it's just been so cold,
Yeah,
miserable.
that New Year's Day wasn't a great day for driving around.
It really wasn't. I know, but I'm not used to having my vehicle sit outside. I have a garage, you know, so.
Start out with it in the morning.
Mhm. So that's been, I've missed that almost the most, is not having a garage.
They made things to plug in all the buses. I don't know if they still park buses inside or not. I always started out with a heated bus because it was 55, 60 degrees in that shop. But it looks like all the buses are sitting outside.
Really?
And,
Yeah, that'd be cold.
yeah, starting off with them below zero buses. It takes forever to fix the heat up.
So they have to plug them all in then when it gets this cold, because they're all diesel, right?
And they built a bunch of, which they should have done long ago, when they used to park the extra buses, a bunch of plug-ins. They ran a line down there, so you wouldn't overload everything. Because those buses down there used to not be able to plug in at all. They were all outside of it.
Here's the COVID policy you can look at. Give me a minute.
have hot water running to these lines or whether it's oil or it's water, you know, the outside walls, these things could freeze. This one here,
Yep. I wonder if we can still see those city workers in that corner.
it's not in the wall, at least it's right there. No, they weren't here when we came back.
And then the printer isn't working in my office because it's cold, I suppose.
Cold, I suppose.
That's
So,
Moody too.
you know, on top of everything else.
Of course.
Here's the master matrix resolution. She's trying to get the rest of the stuff printed.
Yeah, if I'd have known this, I'd have brought a bunch of electric heaters with me. House and basement, one of them coal block, it's an LP heater, it takes no electricity.
Oh,
I've got that going all the time during the winter. In the basement, so if the power does go out, at least we got some source of heat to keep it going for a while.
have we had to use, how many times have we had to use this policy?
COVID policy?
Yeah.
There was
I mean, just a-
There was a couple of employees that were coming up to it, I remember, but I don't remember actually hearing how much. There's been some that work from home, which is part of the COVID policy.
Yeah, I'm not doing some research. I don't.
Sure, but I mean, is it,
It isn't
Like-
widespread.
no, okay. So the discussion on this COVID policy, what action are
Is-
we?
Is the new CDC guidelines that are added in there?
Do you need more than one of those?
No, that should be fine.
Okay. Let us know when we're having fun.
Thank you.
Yeah. Is there any discussion on the COVID policy?
I wonder if Julie was gonna get on.
Should I text her or call her? So the changes that were made from the CDC regarding the COVID policy, do you see it in there? Bill, where that's at?
It doesn't say what was changed, this is just what it is, we have to get the old one compared, I guess.
I think she,
Did she highlight it or anything? So that
yeah, I think it's redlined.
Restrictions,
I didn't see it, just so that we could look at
there's other provisions.
the wording. She'll tell us when she gets on.
It doesn't point out any changes. It's, oh, here's one. There it is, the first time. But it's just, it's here, you've been diagnosed with COVID-19 or tested positive for COVID-19, you may return. You may not return to work until 24 hours has passed with no fever. So that's.
And there's something about,
Use of fever-reducing medicine. And symptoms are improving, and it says 10 days since your positive test date where symptoms started, and it dropped it to 5.
yeah,
Is that the only, that's the only change, right?
That's the only change that's outlined in here.
yep,
Okay.
that's it.
Okay.
So I guess she's gonna get on.
I texted her, but I haven't heard anything from her.
I think we can take action on
That,
it.
we've just gone along with
With CDs.
everything that's been recommended anyway, just so we. So I'll make a motion to, is it a separate one on here, is it just?
I think it's just number 4, right?
Just number 4. I'll make a motion to adopt the amended COVID policy or whatever.
I'll second that. All those in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. All those opposed? That's passed. If Julie comes on, she can talk to us some more about it. Can we move to master matrix, or?
We need to stamp this approved.
Yeah, let's do.
That's why Terry didn't show up. He was scared of running this thing.
My pen doesn't want to work either.
I know, it's hard.
That's why Terry didn't show up. He didn't want to run. He didn't want the responsibility of the state. Here I am. I thought I just moved up in the world. Right back to the stamper. Okay.
So what's that just need to be passed, or stamped approved then, is that?
Yeah.
Can you do that? Good morning.
Hello.
Yeah. Just think of the money we can save if we all just wore our jackets in here all the time.
I know. Makes it hard to type.
Well, that sounded like Julie.
Is that you, Julie?
Moved right away.
Maybe not.
Nope, it was me, Bill.
Is there any discussion regarding the COVID-19 policy, Julie? We just passed it again now with the change.
Yep, with the change, okay.
The only
That was
change-
it, that's all,
The 10 to 5 days is the only change?
yep.
All right. So that's signed and ready to go. Is there anything else, Julie?
No, I do not have anything else.
Okay, well, that makes it simple.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. We'll just wait with everything on 3 for a bit, Carla?
The organizational holidays is up there.
Oh, it is. Okay.
And would this need to be stamped approved also?
Yes, please.
Nothing has changed from last year. It's all,
Well, we added Martin Luther King. Was that the one we added?
Yep.
Was that in the middle of the year last year that we added it? Or was that?
I was here for it, so I know it was. have approved the county holidays for calendar year 2022. Do we need a
That we-
motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the county holidays for calendar year 2022.
And I'll second that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. Approved the holidays for the courthouse for 2022. Appointments to boards, are we still tabled on that?
That, Lindsay brought that.
Okay,
I got a letter from Robert Schwartz saying Jeff Smith would like to be reconsidered or considered for a reappointment. He is completing Rick Hoffbauer's term, which ends December 31st.
oh,
And then I also received letters from all three papers asking to be a be an official newspaper. Buffalo Center Tribune, Lake Mills Graphic, and the Four City Summit.
It's just been the two, right?
Right.
and that was because we thought it was a better value, correct?
One is much more expensive than the rest.
Well, I always have to ask this, nobody died, right?
Not to my knowledge.
So we have to appoint Jeff Schmidt, is that it?
If you choose.
Must not have any problem with it.
Need a motion for that?
Well, I think you just need to go through all the people that are expired on December 30th, 2021, and just make sure that they're all, that you want to appoint all those people, and kind of do it as a blanket.
Okay. So it looks like Steph Swenson on the County Board of Health. Dr. Osterkamp, Board of Health.
And Harley Hazabrook, he got off the, or no, that's county employee. So we'd have to appoint Jeff Schmidt, Harley Hazabrook, and all the yearly ones, right?
So like Marvin Kingland on County Planning and Zoning, Barb Obley,
Darla Thompson. I can read them off if that's what we want to do.
You haven't heard from anybody that wants off of their
no, Right.
position, so we could just make a motion to reappoint everybody that's
Byron
up for
Reuter
appointment.
for VA.
So if I was to make a motion to reappoint everybody that's up for reappointment,
Except, oh, you've got Jeff Schmidt in here.
yeah,
No,
he's
no.
on here. And nobody else. Looks like that they're,
Yeah, so it's Dr. Osterkamp, Stephanie Swenson, Jeff Schmidt, Barb Obley, Darla Thompson, Marvin Kingland. I'll make the motion to appoint all of the same people except for the change with Jeff.
Jeff's not a change.
That's not a change?
No.
He's on the board, he's
He's a
been,
reappointment also.
Oh, he is?
Yes.
Oh,
so just make it, reappoint everybody that's up for appointment.
there you go.
Uh,
I will make that motion.
I'll second it.
All those in favor? Say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? All right. No reappointments to boards made. Is there anything else that needs to happen with that? Is it,
I don't think so.
okay.
Do we need to,
I mean, I could call all those people and tell them that we did that, but
they
they
can
will
call us
assume
and
it.
tell us they want off,
Okay,
so.
that's
I mean,
right.
it would be probably polite if we would let them know that we've reappointed them.
And they can remember that they're on there. They probably all do a great job. I'm just not totally familiar. Other organizational duties,
I think that's it.
that's it?
Nope.
So do we need to stamp one of these approved then?
Yes, that would be lovely. Actually, Bill, I'll have Lindsay put them all with their new dates,
Oh, okay.
and then I'll have you stamp that one.
All right, yeah, that makes sense.
All right. So consider for approval master matrix resolution number 5.
What is, other organizational duties? There's nothing? Okay.
I think that's just always been on there. Is that-
Yeah.
Just in case you want to throw
Just
something
in case
in.
something gets thrown in, a curveball comes from somewhere,
Yeah,
all right?
So
And,
which master matrix is this one? Is that,
it's so that we can be a part of the Metro Matrix system. If we don't do this resolution, then we can't be a part of that. And
okay,
then-
something that just has to happen at the beginning of the year? and-
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
construction evaluation resolution. Oh, haven't we already done that?
We do it every year.
Oh, we do this every year?
Yes.
Oh, all right. So I guess every year.
Yep.
So there's no changes, it's just, well, I'll make a motion to approve the master matrix resolution.
I'll second that. A motion by Jensvold and seconded by Smith to approve the master matrix resolution. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
All opposed.
There's a signature spot on there for you, isn't there?
There is.
So do I need to stamp it then?
How many times can we screw up that year now?
Hold it. Everything that I have stamped has been 2021. See, that's why Terry did this to me. Yeah,
Just-
I changed
yeah.
everything except.
Can I initial it and change it?
Just, yeah, do the, because it
That's
won't
okay?
stamp right.
Yeah, knucklehead.
Sure, my first official thing, Bill, and
You'll remember it this way. Well, now it's become special. Oh, how could you change
We had to
everything
talk
over the
about
year?
we
Good
have
thing you said that.
yeah,
How many times we're gonna goof the year up?
crazy. All right, so number 6.
Just when I thought I was leaving responsibility of these things. Terry, he did this on purpose.
Consider for approval update to the Title 6 agreement and policy.
Yes.
Okay.
That's Eric.
Oh. He's probably somewhere warm. Didn't want to wait in here.
Mm-hmm.
You think he went back down to his office?
That'd be my guess. It's a little chillier up here.
I don't want to pooch out here. It's so cold. Hey, Eric. We're ready for you. Did you have something to bring to the board? Yeah. Thank you.
Scott here.
I think so.
I guess we just as well told him to bring Scott up too. He's next.
You'd think he would just come. Let's see.
I thought maybe he was in a fill-in for Scott.
I did too.
What is the Title 6 agreement?
It's something that we have to do to get federal funds.
So,
It's for like discrimination and
You're the chair now, right?
I am.
That's what we have to update every year.
Okay.
Just the paperwork saying that.
Scott here.
He's off today.
He is. I thought I remember hearing that he was going to be gone.
Homesick.
Oh, he's home sick, so it's
Yeah.
kind of, yeah, all right.
Ethan's on,
I didn't hear he was going to be gone.
I don't know. Ethan's on his way in.
Okay.
He was kind of by Thompson about 15 minutes ago. Just 2 places to sign.
This is just the agreement for,
Yeah. It's the non-discrimination agreement that has to be on file, and then the DOT checks on that every once in a while.
well, I'll make a motion to approve the update to the Title 6 agreement and policy.
I'll second that. All in favor, say aye. All opposed?
Means there's signatures on it. I assume it doesn't need to be stamped.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Stay warm.
Yes,
try.
anything that you,
I don't need
that
to see
Scott
it.
wanted to bring up, or since he's not here, or we'll just,
I don't think so. Ethan's on his way in. He said he'd stop in. He'll be here in a few minutes.
okay,
Wait till he gets you then.
Okay, thank
thank
you.
you.
Thank you. Enjoy
Happy
the-
New Year.
enjoy the-
Yeah, you guys too.
Enjoy the cold weather.
I'm trying, but the heat is on. I can feel it.
Oh, did they get it? Did they get the boiler started?
I felt like I could feel something coming out of a vent.
Turn the fan on here again.
See what happens.
It's on, you can turn it on,
Oh, yeah.
Yay!
but
What's the
some
story?
internal, the head component that runs it, he's gonna have to change that. So it's an internal failure. I mean, nothing that,
Part of the computerized end of it?
part of the head, the brain.
Yeah.
So he said that, I took a picture of it, just,
Well, did he override it, or did it actually have a new one, or?
he pushed reset, took that off, and then we fired the boiler. The boiler's running now, but we were gonna have to shut it off because the air bleeder valve on top is pushing out water. It's supposed to be just pushing out air.
Oh,
which means that needs to be replaced.
well, no.
The water-
The pipes on the outside, the walls, haven't gotten cold enough that they're starting to freeze and expand to push that water out, are they? Past the
Well,
pressure relief?
the pipes right up above by the expansion tank, they are probably frozen.
No kidding.
But
So it wasn't right.
I have water in the bathroom downstairs.
Wasn't it included?
So it couldn't have been, I mean, it was off long enough, trust me.
Yeah, yeah. no.
But it couldn't have happened Thursday night. Otherwise, we'd have different problems.
No, yeah, the whole place is.
Bigger.
So I don't know when it went off. Last time I looked, it was frickin' raging like it should, like it was as designed. But,
You're on your YouTube.
oh, this ain't an open meeting, I'm sorry.
That's all right. No. It's good for us to have an update. We need that.
Well, so my intuition is telling me it wasn't off
That
super too long,
I would say not more than 24 hours.
probably, honestly.
It
Because,
takes a while for a warm building to cool off.
yeah, and in that hallway, the entry hallway, I took a picture of that thermostat too, it was above 50 degrees. And you'd think that would be
Yeah.
unbelievably cold. I checked Carla's office, that was 44.
Okay,
So, sorry.
All right,
thanks.
have fun.
Thanks, Kevin.
Hey, Ethan.
You're up to bat.
Ooh, chilly in here
Yeah,
today.
it's a little different.
Yeah, no boiler issue.
Yeah, heard that. So,
Can't see our breath anymore. When I first got in here this morning, you could see your breath.
I'll bet you could in the recorder's office.
It's 38 degrees in there this
38
morning.
degrees.
a little chilly.
Yeah.
They know when it went off and all?
I would say it can't be much more than 24 hours.
Yeah,
Otherwise, the building would be colder.
guess we got lucky on that.
Mhm.
Could have been a little more problems.
Oh, yeah. Could have been a lot more problems.
Can you add?
Oh,
I've
I
got
would have cried.
Mhm.
If we had broken pipes and all that stuff, that'd have been awful.
some friends of mine, their house, they still have it. Nobody lives in it. But they come down and stay during holidays and stuff like that. And their furnace has quit several times. I think we got everything fixed now, but what I did is I got a thermal cube, and it doesn't turn the electricity on in it until it gets down to 35 degrees. And I've got that hooked up to a light bulb in the front porch. And that light bulb can be, my dad can see it from his house, and I've got all the neighbors around. You see that light on, call me.
That's the way to do it.
We almost need something like that here now, maybe.
Have anything for us, Ethan?
Not too much, I guess. Just getting trucks cleaned up we didn't have to plow anything this weekend, honestly. But getting them cleaned up and back to hauling rock to Lake Mills, so stockpiling there now. And we got that new loader and mini excavator last week from Mason's.
Got it.
Yep.
Good.
They were working on that last week, getting the radios put in them and some decals on them. Other than that, they're good to go. So
And that's housed at
the loader is in Lake Mills,
Lake Mills.
and then the excavator's in
Thompson,
Thompson. Yeah.
centrally located.
Yep.
Thank you.
So,
Good.
and I guess I talked to Mike at Waste Management about the garbage in the ditch,
Did you?
and they're planning on getting to it in the next couple weeks. They have the temp help, but he said it's just like,
As long as they're aware of the problem.
yeah, so it's just hard getting them, and then when they do show up, and then it's cold, and then they don't show up for a couple weeks, so
Sure.
they're planning on getting to it, so,
Okay, great. Thanks for doing that.
yep, no problem. Other than that,
That's
Yeah,
it?
you just got the holiday weekend off anyway.
yeah, actually got one off, so that was nice.
Yeah, they had to go out,
We had to go out once over Christmas break.
yeah, what day was it?
I
I
think
can't
it
remember.
was,
It was after Christmas, wasn't it?
I think
Yeah.
I met you
yep,
out on the circle at Rice Lake.
Monday we went out.
Yeah.
Monday. Okay.
Good.
Other than that,
Well, we're trying to move through the agenda as quickly as possible so that we don't freeze.
yeah,
All
guess that's all I got, really.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah. Good luck.
Get through Lake Mills, you can swing through and check out that loader if you want.
Yeah, if there's trucks there, so I know somebody's there, I'd like to take a look at it.
Usually there's, this time of year, usually there's something.
Sure, or I'll send you a text or something.
Yep, that'll work.
Okay,
Thank you.
Thank you. Have a good day.
you too.
Auditor's office will discuss drainage matters. Chris isn't here. Do you
I
know if
don't have
there's
anything.
I don't have anything.
I called her and Robert Schwartz with, this last week about an issue
The other one was wrong.
that Gordy,
Yeah, what was wrong?
Yeah,
Oh, no.
the dates were wrong.
Oh, they were all 2021,
I think so.
Oh.
Chelsea didn't change them yet, so.
so I'm not the only one. Sure.
throw this one away.
Yeah. Do you have a garbage back
I
there?
do.
Otherwise, I'll take it.
Well, you know what? The cold does weird things to
It does. That's the excuse we're gonna use today.
Guy gets out of the routine, you know, and it just gets everything all messed.
Yep.
Look at here, though. Look at that. It's perfect.
Yeah,
22 on there.
well, somebody
Good job.
finally figured out how to run it.
All right, so there's no drainage matters. Open forum. Anybody on the line? Consider the approval of auditor's transfers.
Why did, we have to stamp this received?
Yes, please.
See if I can remember to change the year on this one.
I got new gloves for Christmas, and why don't I have them on?
I, hope I don't have a flat tire or something like that. I forgot my gloves in my hat.
Why do you have your phone? You'll be all right.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Help me, Mr. Wizard. Yeah, it's, kids are home, I call on them, have them bring a vehicle, then I'll go in my shop and get all the impact wrenches and stuff. Do it the easy way. Get my cover all.
When do they all go back? Like the 6th or something?
Yeah, it's next Monday.
Monday?
Usually got this week off.
Oh, it's running. What?
I hate to be Kevin today. What a headache.
Yeah. Could be worse.
It's true.
Everything could be already froze.
Would we have insurance for that, if that happened?
Yes,
I mean, our insurance is,
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I assume so, but.
Just would be awful.
What's that?
It just would be awful.
Oh, imagine that water squirting all over out all the pipes.
I can remember when we used to raise livestock and we'd go in the buildings and the water lines were frozen and the feed
Oh,
system
God.
was off.
Yeah, I used to love that when I had my FFA project. But, well, it was year of the drought, 2012, and then the 2012, 2013 winter, the frost went into the ground so bad that in Buffalo Center, the water coming out of my tap was was 38 degrees. And there were people that, it froze.
Yeah, we
So
had,
then we were all leaving our water trickle in our, to make sure,
and
yeah.
people were like hooking up hoses to the neighbors who didn't freeze and actually running a hose into their units out at
Yeah.
Rice Lake. That was weird.
yeah, seems like there was somebody in, that had to do that in order to get water to their house because their line to the house in the ground froze.
Yep, that's what we had out at Rice Lake. There was a number of them.
Isn't that weird?
So do we need a motion to,
Oh, I'll make a motion to approve the auditor's transfers.
I'll second that. All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Passed. And we have it considered for approval of the
I
payroll
haven't
claims.
seen that yet.
I would guess that normally we don't do payroll till Tuesday, so I'm guessing that the payroll is not near done
Sure.
yet.
So that just is tabled then, and how do we deal with that?
I would guess that you'll just approve it next week,
Approve it next week,
yeah.
Okay, so we'll put it on the agenda as last week's.
but it can still go through
Yeah,
this Friday or whatever.
or if you wanna just approve it,
Approve
I
it.
don't know, I don't know.
Make a
Does
motion
it-
to approve the payroll claims,
Pursuant to,
yeah, approve the payroll claims temporarily until reviewed next Tuesday or whatever.
Yeah, cause,
pending review
Because
next
I would
Tuesday.
assume that everybody's expecting their check on Friday, so we can
Yes.
make
You
sure. that
think?
they get it.
yeah, but I know that she does not have it done yet.
Sure.
All right, I'll make a motion to approve the payroll claims temporarily until we review them next Tuesday.
Okay.
I'll second that. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All those opposed? Motion passed. Anything else, guys? And we're adjourned.